Kashmir's biggest city, 15,000 people who live in the neighborhood of Sora have managed to keep the military out, so far.
The latest surge in fighting in India's Kashmir region has left dozens dead and raised questions about India's governance of the predominantly Muslim territory.
This is Kashmir, a region controlled majority by India, where the majority are Muslims and want to join with the Muslim country of Pakistan. There is undeniable evidence of human rights violations in Kashmir by the Indian Army. Videos and images have emerged showing instances of violence, including the use of pellet guns on protesters and children, and reports of torture. Yet no Muslim country except Pakistan stands against India. Kashmir is like the second Palestine, where Muslims are being tortured just for standing against the injustice they have gone through. Palestine has been oppressed since 1947, so has Kashmir. Palestinians are tortured and oppressed by Israelis, whereas Kashmiris are oppressed and tortured by Indians. Though Kashmir has no importance to Islam, neither it is a holy place, but Kashmiris are important for Islam as they are Muslims. And yet only Pakistan stands with the Kashmiris. Let me tell you the history of Kashmir. During the partition of India in 1947, when Pakistan and India got their independences, there were British-controlled provinces and princely states. British gave three options to the princely states: join India, join Pakistan, or remain independent. Bhopal was a princely state with a Muslim leader but Hindu majority that decided to remain independent, but was soon annexed by India by military actions. Hyderabad was also a princely state with a Muslim leader and Hindu majority decided to remain independent. Hyderabad was also annexed by India by military actions. Junagadh was a princely state with a Muslim leader but Hindu majority joined Pakistan. This obviously triggered the Hindus living in Junagadh, and so when the Muslim leader went to Pakistan for some purpose, India annexed Pakistani land or Junagadh by military action. Kashmir was also a princely state, but with a Hindu leader and a Muslim majority, initially Kashmir decided to remain independent. But the Kashmiri Muslims wanted to join Pakistan and the Hindus did not like this at all. Hindu extremists started killing Kashmiri Muslims to wipe out the Muslim status of Kashmir. Some Pashtun tribals from Pakistan entered Kashmir to save Kashmiri Muslims. When Pakistan noticed this, it sent in their military to help the Pashtuns. The Hindu leader got scared and quickly signed to join with India. The Kashmiri Muslims had unjustly been joined with India. India sent military to Kashmir, and a war broke out between Pakistan and India. Before matters could get any worse, Indian Prime Minister went to the UN and a ceasefire was called which divided Kashmir into two parts, POK and IOK. Indian Prime Minister promised for a plebiscite in Kashmir, a promise which is not fulfilled till today. Did you notice something? Bhopal and Hyderabad had Muslim leaders and Hindu citizens as majority. India annexed both by military action. Junagadh, which was rightfully Pakistani land, was also annexed by India, but you will never hear Pakistan asking for Junagadh as they know Junagadh is not important for them. But when it comes to Kashmir, India says Pakistan has no right on Kashmir as the Hindu leader of Kashmir had joined India. I mean, what kind of injustice and hypocrisy is this? As I told you before, that the Kashmiris were promised a plebiscite, a promise which is never fulfilled till today. India stands against the plebiscite whereas Pakistan stands with the plebiscite. India stands against of the plebiscite due to the Muslim majority of Kashmir and knowing what the result would be. India is straight up denying for a plebiscite, and they were torturing and killing Kashmiris. And now after they have removed the Article 370, which removes the special status of Kashmir, now anyone can settle in Kashmir and buy properties. India is settling Hindus in Kashmir, trying to make Muslim-majority Kashmir into a Muslim minority and a Hindu-majority Kashmir. They have cut off internet from the region and now God knows what are the Kashmiri Muslims going through. They want to make Kashmir a Hindu majority, then ask for a plebiscite, which Pakistan will obviously oppose the plebiscite because India made Kashmir a Hindu majority region by suppression and ethnic cleansing of Kashmiri Muslims. And that is a very strong and logical argument. In conclusion, India is just straight up killing people for not being part of them. Kashmir is important to India because of its strategic location. India can use Kashmir to access the Central Asia, by which India can boost its trade. It will surround Pakistan by three sides, meaning that Pakistan will be in danger of being annexed. Kashmir has rare minerals and beautiful landscape by which India can earn by exporting these rare minerals and by tourism. Whereas Pakistan has only one benefit. It will have rare minerals, whereas tourism will hardly increase by 2%. So in my opinion, and I hope in your opinion as well, if Kashmiris want to be with Pakistan, they have a right to be a Pakistani. Free Kashmir and free Palestine.